Right, as you can probably tell, we are not in next level fitness today. We are in base, doing an overhead session, and I'm going to be training with the two big boys, Tom and Marcus, today. They are going to be doing axle as well, and they're going to be hopefully giving me a few pointers. 90 is what I'm thinking.
90, well, you've been doing 90 for a very long time, mate. I want to say at least 100.
I need to do a double at RPE 8.
Okay, I'll judge the RPE then.
Okay, alright. Marcus is going to judge the RPE. Right. Feeling a little bit nervous, to be honest with you, but we'll crack on. Right, so my program actually says 8 sets of 2 on axle and RPE 8. So I'm going to be going up in 5 kilos. I've started at 60. So if my maths is right, for the top set, it'll be 95, which will actually be a axle PB. So we'll see how we get on. Obviously, I want to stick to the RPE. So if I'm struggling a bit, then I'll lower the weight. But the goal is 95 for 2 today. So fingers crossed. Alright, so that would have been 90, apart from I decided to smack myself in the chin on the second rep, so was only 1 rep, but I do feel like I've got a little bit more in the tank, and I feel like the RPE is still kind of around that sort of 7 mark, so I'm going to have a go at 95, just get myself in the zone and hopefully get a double, and if I get that, that will be a personal best. Right, so that was 95 for 2. I'm a bit disappointed with the second rep just because the clean did let me down.
He smashed it. He's just hard on himself.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist, but we're going to go over a little bit of the Continental Clean now because I feel like that's probably what I'm going to have to do for the comp. So Marcus is just going to run me through that. We'll start nice and light at 40 kilo and then just practice, really. Practice makes perfect.
Indeed. Stiff under so there's not much movement in it. So a normal deadlift position, you'll have it across your belly button like normal. Same position in your lower back as you would normally, but with the axle you kind of want to push it down, so then you can get that shelf of fat in essence. Or if you haven't got that fat, the muscles in your push it out a little bit further. So, and you want to aim for your chest when you do it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Then drop it. Yeah, that's perfect.
Probably go a little bit heavier.
Yeah. When you're doing it as well, really when you're pulling it in, kind of lean back a little bit, so it kind of like create that little shell. So bend your knees a little bit when you're pulling it back, and like really dig it in here and then go up to your normal position. Yeah. Good. Good. That was good. Well, you're power cleaning it, but
yeah, like, it's quite light. It'd be interesting to see if I can do this at like 90, but I won't.
Yeah, not today, no. You got plenty of time to go up and practice that. There it is. Yeah, you want it sternum. You want to really hit that sternum. That's it. You do. That's better than your first shot. You're holding it, switching it, and then popping it. That's what you're going to be doing. Yeah. Not switching. You can switch in the air. A lot of people do that. But if you're just starting off, I would literally hold it, switch it, pop it, as you were doing then. Hold it, switch it, pop it. There we go. The wider you do it as well, the easier you'll be able to like twist your arm around. Because yeah, if you're very narrow, you'll find that it's a lot harder to get over and under it.
Right, next up is log. Marcus has just given me some pointers about how to actually pick the log up, because I've been doing it wrong this whole time and rowing it up, and obviously that's going to tax my biceps a lot, and especially because I'm doing sandbag in the competition, I do not want to be pinging a bicep. So yeah, deadlift the log up, get it up, and then I'm doing 3 sets of 10 strict, so just getting volume in the log today. Let's do it. Right, so that is log done. That actually felt the best it has felt since I've been doing log. Big thank you to the big man for giving me some guidance with that. Yeah, it's been a good session. I really appreciate it. So Marcus has already done this session and he's actually stuck around just to help me out. So that is just gives you an idea of what sort of guy Marcus is. Do you want to do some accessories?
Let's go do that.
Let's do it. So I know I said it on Monday, but I just want to say a big thank you to Marcus again for taking the time to help me with the axle and the log and just giving me some advice. Obviously, he's a very experienced strongman and he knows what he's talking about. So just to have someone pass on that knowledge to me was really helpful, and it gave me a lot of confidence, especially with the Continental Clean. Him just going through some of the idiosyncrasies of the movements has given me a lot of confidence, especially going into next week where I am going to be trying the Continental Clean into the press, because up to now I've just been doing double overhand cleans, but as you could see, that's the grip is starting to be affected with that now, so I do need to start moving to the Continental Clean and press. And talking of confidence, the rest of this week has gone really well. So with deadlifts in particular and confidence in the hamstring, managed to work up to 160 kilos for 5 sets of 4. So that's starting to progress nicely as well, and just feeling really good at the moment. Body is feeling in a good little place. I think the extra mobility drills and even the cardio and conditioning that Ben has programmed for me has really been helping. It's been helping so much that I actually think I'm still losing weight. So I was under the impression that I was putting on weight because I've been packing in the calories, packing in the food, but I did actually weigh myself for the first time in a good few weeks yesterday, and I've actually I haven't really dropped weight, but I've definitely maintained my weight, whereas I thought I was up probably 4 or 5 kilos, and I'm definitely not. So it comes at a good time tomorrow that Lois and I's wedding cake samples are coming, so I'm really looking forward to that. There's obviously going to be lots of calories in that, so yeah, that's come at a good time, and it's going to finish off the week nicely because I've just got one more session tomorrow, which is going to be a bit of a rehab session, and then finish with a nice little treat. So we were going to do a little taste test of some of the flavours that we could have for our wedding cake. So we have got Biscoff, lemon and poppy seed, carrot cake, Oreo, raspberry ripple and red velvet. But it is now 10:15 at night because we've just been on a little date night. We've been to the Everyman Cinema in Bristol, which is a really old school cinema. I think it's over 100 years old. To go and see a film called Life of Chuck, which is a Stephen King book, a short story by Stephen King. So for any of you that don't realise, I absolutely love Stephen King, and it's one of the books that I haven't actually read, even though it is only about 50 pages long, and the film was absolutely incredible. I don't know what you thought of it.
Oh yeah, my mind's blown again.
It was very life affirming, raised a lot of like questions just about like...
You're questioning your existence a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. And it brought up a lot of feelings, to be honest with you. By the end, I was actually quite teary. So yeah, we're not really in the mood to be eating cake and being all jolly, thinking about...
And voting on...
Yeah, so
flavours.
we're going to do that tomorrow, and we probably will film that, and I'll put that in the next video, but I think we're going to pretty much sign out the video. I am still going to have a snack, because obviously I do still need to have calories. That's part of the reason why I was going to have these cakes today, but I'll just have a little snack before bed. But yeah, we'll save them for tomorrow. Anyway, it's been a pretty good week in general, good week of training. Learned a few more things to do with strongman, a few more technique things. So I feel like I'm progressing with it, to be honest. I've learned that it burns a lot of calories, strongman, so I need to start consuming a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad news for you, meaning I'm going to be eating more food.
Well, you can buy it.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to sign out the video there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave it a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Oh, I really want to try one now.
Oh, sod it, shall we?
No.
Oh.
No, we have to wait now. I've just done a whole sign out thing.